you guys, welcome back to Homesteading with SEK. Alright, you guys, I hope everyone is doing well. So, alright, we are getting to the finish line of the deck. It's looking really nice. We did run out of nails, you guys, so we got to get probably about another box of nails. I think we used a box and a half, and we still have to nail in some of the right and some of the left side. We kind of went straight down the middle so that we can keep it, neat. And as far as the nail placements, and one of our boards, we think we're going to do it over. I don't like the way it's placed, and that's the first board in the back, and I'll bring a close up to you guys on that. Then we have to do one more cut right here on this front area, and we'll probably get to that today. Also, we skipped one plank board right here, and we might replace that so that it'll just blend in nicer, but for the most part this probably was the strongest step board, so we left that there and we continued on down, as you can see. So the step is looking really good. So throughout time, our plan is probably to replace like these top boards right here that are getting weak and they are starting to split. As you can see, the nails is rusting, so we're going to be replacing the top of these all the way around. As far as the little rails right here, we're going to replace these, and these come in like stacks. So I'm going to get online and see what these stacks are costing. They like bundles, and I'm thinking we're probably going to need about maybe 3 to 4 bundles. I'll see. And this right here, you guys, we did this so-called DIY some years back. I'm thinking maybe 7 or 8 years back, and it was definitely a no-go. And to encourage you guys, do not try this decorative cement on top of the deck. We started it and then we stopped it, and I'm thinking maybe if we would have kept it going, it might have had looked nice, but it just didn't look like I thought it would. And unfortunately, the deck lost its attractiveness, and I kind of just left it alone throughout all the years. But I'm so tired of looking at it now. So the main thing was the flooring, so we got the flooring done. And so we ran out of nails, but let me show you guys something. When you are doing your deck or you're trying to restore it, whatever you're doing, I would suggest that you use nails. I wouldn't suggest you use screws. Some carpenters may even use a nail gun, and what I'm gonna have to do is use the nail gun on this far end because it's so close to the what do you call it, the joist or the foundation of the flooring. So I'm going to use the nail gun on this far end, but I would suggest a nail gun and nails. I wouldn't suggest screws, because if you don't pre-drill, you will split your wood. I done been there, done that several times, and I feel like the nails hold more. So make sure you are hitting those studs underneath. So we had a good eyeball on where they were at, so we just kept it moving down this line right here, you guys can see. And also, let me show y'all this trick of the trade. If you are into carpentry and you have your license and things of that nature, this is a good trick of the trade. When you spacing your boards, it's always good to use a nail or a screw to space, so that your boards won't be so close together. That way they can breathe, settle down or settle in, whatever they call it, and your water won't be sitting on top. It'll have a way of escape. So y'all see those little gaps in between? That's what you want. Okay, and you can, like I said, you can use your nails, go straight down the line. That way you'll have that spacing. And also, you guys, make sure you try to collect as many of the rusted nails as possible. And some boards you may not be able to get them out, and some boards they will break easily because they so rotted. And if you can't, make sure you bend them in the wood, because you do not want to be getting stuck with a rusted nail. So be careful with the rusted nails. All right, it was something, I feel like there was something else that I wanted to share with you guys. Oh, that backboard, let me show y'all. So this was the backboard, and there was this part of me that didn't even want to touch this backboard. So I'm gonna get my husband to pull this back out and try to reinstall it, cut it again to get it closer, and maybe use another board to go further out. And if it hangs over, that's fine, but that gap is bothering me. And I think he did the cut ones last, and I think he was at his tired point, so we're gonna do that over. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. So 2 more boards to go, and we will be finished. And then I am brainstorming on how I want to decorate. I definitely want to grow some things out here. I'm thinking about putting 2 green stalks out here to grow some vegetables and some herbs. Probably in this corner right here, because I can sit 2 right here nicely. So I think this is going to be my herb part, so that I can come right off of my kitchen and out here to get herbs instead of going all the way out into the yard. So I think this is going to be my area to grow some herbs, and maybe some lettuce and cucumbers. I think that's what I'm going to try to do. I think I'm going to plant some cucumbers up here, because like I said, I didn't get a great cucumber harvest yet. So I'm going to give those a go. And then I'm going to situate some furniture some kind of way. Still undecided on how I'm going to do this, but I've definitely been eyeballing some, what they call it, rat tin furniture. Shoot, I done been through every damn kind of furniture out here, and all kind of umbrellas, you guys. So undecided on this space, but I definitely want it to be a very comfortable space. I want to get back to actually enjoying my deck. For the last 5, close to 6 years of the gardening, I have not really enjoyed my deck as much as I used to, because I was so much into the garden. So I definitely want to get back to enjoying the deck, because I used to come out here with tiki lights and everything and just sit out here at night and look at the stars and burn my citrola candles and things of that nature. I used to really enjoy being out here, especially at night. So definitely want to get back to that. So probably, if it's not this week, it'll be next week. I will be doing like a makeover decorating video on what I come up with. And you guys stay tuned for that. But definitely I'll bring you more of a finish. We're just really close right now, but I will do that soon. All right, you guys. So thank you so much for tuning in, and SK the Homesteader will see you guys on the next channel. Until then, peace.